What up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spiders Diecast. First of all, I want to apologize for my absence lately, and also thank you all and appreciate you for your patience, especially to my new subscribers, since y'all been waiting on a new video, as well as my old one, my long-time subscribers. Yeah, things have been kind of busy for me lately. Had some stuff come in the mail. Had to take care of that. Had to hook up my new printer because my old one, it pretty much crapped out on me. I use my printer to print out my decals for my customs, and also I had to buy more supplies such as clear coat, more wheels for my customs again. But anyway, I also got some more cars in. These are the three that came in today. Did my video over again because my camera, on my phone, it just started, blurring out on me. Won't cooperate like it's supposed to. Hopefully we don't have too much of that trouble now. But yeah, since I already got these open, it'll probably shorten the length of this video anyway, so probably a blessing in disguise. So our first car will be, let's do this one first. My McLaren F1 from the Exotic Envy set. This is really the only car in the set that I wanted. If you're familiar with my channel, if you're not familiar with my channel, I'd say most of what I do is, basically exotics, supercars. Big fan of those. Wasn't really too big of a fan of, most of the cars in the set. But I collect McLaren F1s. That 71 Porsche 911, that's not really an exotic to me. They could have chose something different, even though I'm a big fan of 911s. That Aston Martin V12 Speedster, forget about it. Man, that thing is ugly. But the F1 is what we're talking about right now. Bring these, show them just a little bit later in the video. Really love the red on this one. And something gotta fall, right? But yeah, love the job that they did on this one. It's pretty heavy too, with the metal base, of course, being a premium. Sweet tail lights, sweet rear end, with the little F1 logo right there. Pretty nice. And then we move over to the headlights. I usually do my headlights first, but they're pretty nice all the same. So nice looking wheels too. And McLaren F1s, they're one of my favorite supercars in general. Turn that over just a little bit more. Bring that in some. So yeah, I go after most of the McLaren F1s that I see. I don't have the RLC one. Just wasn't a big fan of that one. And on top of that, that was $35, $40. But really love the way they did these mainline and premium McLaren F1s. So yeah, enough blabbering about this one. We're going to move on to the next car, which is this Toyota Sora that everybody been talking about. It's from the Fast and Furious line. Fast and Furious set, I should say. This is also known as the Lexus SC Coupe in over here in the States, North America. Pretty nice. Those are the other cars in the set. This is just the one that I wanted the most. So yeah, finally glad to have it. Didn't go to any stores. The transportation situation, of mine is kind of iffy right now. But, that's all going to change once I save up a little bit for a new car. Well, not a brand new car anyway, but yeah. Y'all get my point. So yeah, this thing is pretty nice. Love the wheels on it. Nice choice. Excellent choice. Got Falcon, as the sponsor. Pretty nice. Headlights. Tail lights. With the Toyota symbol on it. Toyota badge. And then this thing, it's got some glitter on the bottom. Pretty nice, classy touch. Now the only flaw that I noticed, and this is before I even opened this. Yeah, and I saw that part right there on the door. Yeah, what I was pointing at right there, that kind of sucks. That's a bit of a bummer right there, especially that after I paid a little bit more than I wanted for this one, even though I could have paid they could have charged a lot more for it, but still, that's just how the ball bounces, how the cookie crumbles, I guess. I will get another one. But as for right now, I'm going to hold on to this a little bit until then. But yeah, this thing is pretty nice. This thing is really heavy. Probably the heaviest car for today. It is pretty big. But yeah, this is my Toyota Sora. Pretty nice. And for the last car of the day is my Aston Martin V8 from the 007 series in the entertainment. And it's from the movie No Time to Die. So yeah, I actually was going to check out on the McLaren and the Toyota until I saw this, because, all three of these cars came from the same seller. So this one kind of caught my eye at the last second. So I'm a huge Aston Martin fan. And I especially love the classic Aston Martins. So I had to, this was a no-brainer to buy. This had to make its way into the cart before I checked out. So anyway, it's in this nice looking metallic gray. This thing is pretty nice. Wheels, may or may not be everybody's cup of tea. Probably could have used some black wash to give it some to make it look less cheap, but but for the be lace wheels, they work, give it that nice classic touch. The headlights right there, the front end, grill, all that, license plate, and then the rear end with some sweet looking taillights, GB for Great Britain, and then the Aston Martin badge on the trunk lid with the license plate on the bottom, and also they even painted the exhaust tips. Well, not painted, but printed it on there. But yeah, y'all get the drift. of course, Aston Martin V8. And then, you know, one thing I noticed is these side skirts. They're part of the bumpers, obviously, but I thought that was a pretty nice touch. Notice that detail and at the last moment. You got the it looks pretty nice though. You got these painted, you know, door handles, and then the side exhaust, the side vents on the front fenders. Very nice. I'd have to say, you know, all three of these cars are pretty nice, but out of all of them, I'd say that this one is probably my favorite one, just because I love the classic Aston Martins. Just how classy they look while still being sporty at the same time. So yeah, that one's probably my winner of the day. But all three cars are winners in their own right. Especially the very tasteful job they did on all three of these castings. These two right here, the Aston and the Lexus, are like new models. Yeah, that McLaren has been around for a minute, but it still looks pretty nice, pretty spiffy, I should say myself. So that'll do it for tonight's video. So I want to thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it, by the way. If anybody else wants to subscribe and haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that button. If you want to, actually. I got couple more cars coming in. Both of them will be Auto Worlds. Trying to bump up my Auto World, you know, section of my collection. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're interested, stay tuned for that. So leave a like on here, share my videos to a good friend or family member searching for quality diecast content. And I'm going to get my butt on out of here and work on my photoshopping for my decals on my brand new printer. So thank you all. See y'all later and have a good one. And happy Father's Day to the fellas out there. All right, y'all.